Hello. In this video, I want to talk to you about why it's a weak starting point to change a behavior because you should, and what to do instead. So if you are exercising because you should, cutting down on drinking because you should, eating healthily because you should, ultimately what that does is it takes the seat of power that lies behind that decision and it moves it outside you to a vantage point outside you. What I mean by that is should normally comes from other people. Your parents told you what you should and shouldn't do as a kid. Your teachers did the same. You learned it from adverts, what was worth doing, not worth doing, what was good, what was bad, and so on and so on. These are all vantage points that are outside you. So when you look to change a behavior from a should vantage point, you place yourself in the seat of judgment. So you are outside yourself looking in. And you then become either good or bad based on whether you stuck to the promise that you made yourself. Ultimately, that is a weak position to be in because, one, it puts you at war with yourself because there's the you that's judging you and the you that's trying its best. And secondly, it takes away any search for the true reason, the real reason why you're doing it. And if it really is because you should, based on something you've learned somewhere else or some belief or value that you've internalized that previously belonged to somebody else, how deeply do you hold it? And how easy is it for another part of you to challenge that? Because the minute that challenge arises, you are much more likely to quit, to give up on this thing that you should do. So a more powerful vantage point is to find within you the reason for doing the thing, for changing the behavior. Why do you care about exercise? Why does it matter? Why do you want to cut down on alcohol? What will you get from that? Why is it important or valuable to you? And really explore that to the point where it feels to you like you are doing this for yourself, that there's a power behind your reasoning. There's a power that you can rely on in the moments when cravings hit, or if it's exercise when you don't want to exercise, but there's something behind it that says to you, but I want this for you. This is so worthwhile and you deserve it. Versus, you're so lazy. You know you should be exercising. Come on. You know you shouldn't have that wine. Oh, you're so weak. You have no willpower. God, it's pathetic. And when those thought processes happen, they generally stress us out. And when we're stressed, we make much poorer decisions around health and well-being habits. So starting from a vantage point of should is much more likely to lead to the war, much less likely to have you access that seat of power you hold within yourself, and much less likely to connect you with a really powerful, motivating reason to keep going when things get hard. So if you're doing something because you should, I'd encourage you to stop for a moment and reflect on why you want to, why you care, why this is important to you, why it's worth putting yourself through. And once you find the answers to those questions, you stand a much better chance of accessing really powerful thoughts and emotions in those moments where cravings get hard, where you want to quit, and where it's difficult to stay the course. I hope that helps you. If you have questions, comment below, and please do hit the subscribe button for further videos.